The moment you hesitate most is usually the moment your identity is about to change. Welcome to the Doing What You Know Friday community video. These Fridays are about slowing things down just enough to reflect, reconnect, and reinforce what you're building. Not just in your business or goals, but in yourself. If you've had a strong week, great. If it's been messy, you're still exactly where you need to be. Welcome back to the Doing What You Know Friday community. Last week we talked about something fundamental. Knowing isn't the problem anymore. Most people already know what to do. The real gap is between knowing and doing. Today we're going one layer deeper because once you see that knowing isn't the issue, the next question becomes obvious. Why do we hesitate right before action actually matters? Not at the beginning, not when things are easy, right before the move that would actually change something. Now, here's the thing most people don't realize. Hesitation usually doesn't show up at the start. It shows up when momentum begins to build, when the message is written but not sent, when the post is ready but not published, when the decision is clear but not made. That's not coincidence. Hesitation appears when action would create consequences. Good consequences, but consequences nonetheless. Growth costs familiarity, and the brain is wired to protect what's familiar. Let's clear something up. Hesitation does not mean you're weak. It does not mean you're unqualified. It doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It means you're approaching a boundary. The problem isn't hesitation itself. The problem is when hesitation becomes a decision maker. Most people don't quit, they just keep postponing. And postponement feels responsible, but it quietly kills momentum. I want to highlight a different kind of win this week. Not outcomes, not results. Actions taken while hesitation was present. That's the real flex, because courage is not the absence of hesitation. Courage is action that happens anyway. Inside the community, I've seen people posting even while second guessing. I've seen people reaching out without waiting to feel confident, and people choosing visibility over comfort. Those actions matter more than they realize. They're proof that hesitation does not get the final vote. And here's the deeper layer. Hesitation isn't trying to stop you from succeeding. It's trying to prevent identity disruption. Action forces a new self-image. Once you act, you can't unsee who you're becoming. And that's scary, even when the future vision is better. So the mind negotiates. Let me think about it. I'll do it later. I just want to be more prepared. Those aren't lies. They're delay mechanisms. The key insight is this. Hesitation fades after action, not before it. Waiting to feel ready is backwards. Every major breakthrough I've had came after hesitation, not before it. There was never a moment where I felt completely ready. There was a moment where I decided hesitation didn't get to decide anymore. That's the shift. You don't eliminate hesitation, you demote it. It goes from decision maker to background noise, and that only happens through repetition. Here's the question I want you to answer honestly. Where do you hesitate consistently, even though you know better? Not occasionally, consistently. That's your growth edge. Now ask yourself this. What small action could I take before hesitation has time to talk me out of it? Speed matters here. Momentum beats mindset every time. This weekend, your commitment is simple. When hesitation shows up, don't analyze it. Act. Send the message. Post the thought. Make the decision. Not perfectly, just deliberately. You don't need confidence. You need follow through. Confidence is the byproduct. If you're watching this and you're not active inside the Doing What You Know community, here's the truth. Hesitation thrives in isolation. Momentum thrives in community. That's why this space exists. Join us at www.doingwhatyouknow.com/team. Stay visible, stay engaged, and keep doing what you know. I'll see you inside the community. If you're watching this and you're not actively inside the Doing What You Know community, understand this. Progress doesn't come from knowing more. It comes from being in an environment that keeps pulling you forward when you normally drift back. That's what this community exists for. Join us at doingwhatyouknow.com/school. It's SKOOL. Get involved, stay visible, and keep doing what you know.